Ahoy hoy YouTube modeling community, it's Lazy-Eyed Modeler here in the Witty Workshop. This is Toss the Sprue number 35. Starting to get up there and toss the sprues. Anyway, I can't get over that I'm now up to about 977 subscribers. I remember when I started this channel, I was thrilled if I had a handful of people subscribing to me and watching the videos. Certainly the contest coverage gets the most views, but I certainly appreciate everybody who watches Toss the Sprues on a regular basis. We'll probably do a giveaway, when I top the 1,000 subscriber mark. Those who have been with me since early on know that I kind of went hog wild at the 300 subscriber mark and gave away 3 kits and whatnot. And so you would be led to believe, well, at the 1,000 I'd be giving away 10 kits. No, that's not going to happen. Actually, I won't be doing as much as I did for 300. It goes to show you how excited I was when we hit 300. But we will do a giveaway once I top 1,000. Maybe a couple of parcels. We'll see how that works out when the time comes. But anyway, I'm just amazed that we're at that point, and I appreciate everybody that watches these videos. Anyway, if you watch my wrap-up from NNL Detroit, or Motor City NNL in Warren, Michigan, you know that I spoke to Mason, the Detroit Muscle 59, I think it is his channel. He spoke to me and was telling me about his formula for craft acrylic. And by now, if you watch me, you've probably seen his videos on the formula. He gave me this spoon, which is, it's a green. I only have one light left to turn off in here, so we'll be in the dark and still get a lot of reflection. Sorry about that. But anyway, it's a green. And it's a very tough result from craft acrylic. If you haven't seen my earlier video or Mason's video, it's very tough. Like you can gouge it if you really try, and there's still paint on there. Like, I haven't rubbed anything off. He gave me a bottle to try out. Now, I haven't done that. I've got a project ready to go, but I haven't actually used the paint yet. But I now have all the ingredients for the paint. As he has done his formula. So thanks to my friend Bill Allen, he lives in Toronto, and he has access to art stores that are better supplied than anything I have up here, at least as far as I know. I didn't really check, I just assumed, but I mean, we don't even have a Michael's. The Michael's is an hour, almost an hour away. So anywho, so we got everything we need for Mason's formula. We have golden. Golden acrylic flow release, and that now has another name. It's water wetter, or well, it's not water wetter. It's wetter something. Anyway, they've changed packaging. You can see the golden style packaging here, and then they've changed their packaging to this. And when they did, they've changed the name of this flow release to wetter something. But anyway, we have a bottle of that. And since I have this in my hand already, we have the magic ingredient that makes the craft paint tough on the plastic like that, which is GAC 200. We have the matte medium that he called for in his video. We have the airbrush medium from Golden. And we have the retarder that they call for. There again, this is in older packaging, but it's still good. And then we have the iridescent medium, which gives the metallic effect. And so I'm all set to go. I want to use this DecoArt Crafters Acrylic Antique White for a project. Oh, it's only one light. I can't get over the glare for one light. Sorry, guys. It's an off-white color. And anyway, I want to use that for a base for the wood grain, the wood framing on a woody wagon. So we'll be using Mason's formula, except without the iridescent medium. I don't need a metallic wood base, just a wood base. So that's great. And so I'm ready to experiment with that. I don't know if I'll get to it before Christmas comes, but right after I hope to get on that. So anyway, in the community, we know that we're seeing the finals on diabetes builds and cancer awareness builds. Been some great work done there. And starting the new year, there's some builds coming up, so I thought I would mention them here. The first one is the Big Rig Group build that's going from January 1st to April 1st. So go check that out. Unfortunately, when I made my notes, I did not note down specifically who's sponsoring that build. I apologize for that, but if you put in Big Rig Group build, I'm sure you'll find videos and can sort that out. And the other group build that's coming up is Ford Truck Month. One I'm always happy with. I still haven't succeeded, but I haven't succeeded with any group builds, so be that as it may, it's always a fun time, always a whole bunch of cool Fords coming out. That is hosted by Tim Halsey, and if you check for him or put in Ford Truck Month, you should be able to find it. This year past, we've just called it, or he's just called it Ford Truck Month, and whatever you did is whatever you did. This year he's putting a couple rules in place, so he's looking for a like a full-size Ford truck, like an F-100 type of truck, as opposed to like Rancheros or one-offs or whatever. And he's also asking that we do a Ford truck with a Ford motor, which is fine by me, but I know that might be difficult for some people. But anyway, hopefully if you're into pickup trucks and you like Ford trucks, you join in on Ford Truck Month and join in on the fun with that one. Starting January 11th, there's the Top Fuel Dragster build. This is taking the place of the Tom Daniels build that has been done for 3 years. Dirk just thought the numbers were kind of dropping off, so he was thinking do a Top Fuel Dragster build this year, and then maybe next year, when I say this year, I mean 2019, and then 2020 go back to Tom Daniel and alternate back and forth. So if you're into dragsters, in this case it's Top Fuel, you know, the long stretched out dragster style dragster. Okay, I hope you get what I mean there, but anyway, join in on that. Sounds like it'll be a fun group build. For once, that's one I can resist because I don't have any of those, and I'm maybe sometime, but not this go around for me. But I know there are a lot of people that love them and get out there and build one. He has an inspirational video that he posted 2 or 3 days ago, so check out Dirk Pitt and sign up for that. Send him an email, tell him you're in. Papa Dan and Munchkin Man. I write notes and I still don't write enough notes, but Munchkin Man 72, you probably know who I mean, and if not, go check out Papa Dan. You'll get the information. They're doing a Gundam group build in March, and I initially said, well, have fun with that when on Papa Dan's video, and as we get closer to that build, I'll admit what happened in November. Yeah, let's just say it looks like I'm in. Well, part of the reasoning was, well, all you got to do is clip them off the sprues and put them together. That I can do. But seriously, at least I could get it built. But seriously, there's a lot of painting things you can do to the gun. Last year at Torcan, I saw some of the Gundam builds there, and like the weathering and whatnot, a lot of the fellows were doing is just incredible. And I Dr. Cranky has shown us that, and I kind of tend to forget. I kind of always just tend to think of the Gundams as put together and painted with basic painting, and that's it. But you can really go whole hog with the Gundam builds as far as weathering, battle damage, all that type of stuff. I think when I participate in this group build, it will be just basic with basic painting, but um, I just, yeah, it's, well, we went to the hobby shop in November. We went to one, and Bill and I were going, yeah, they all look the same, da 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 da. And I said, this is one I'm not going to get involved in. And first thing I know, 10 minutes later, I had one in my hand that looked pretty basic. Haha, oh, I could do this. And then we went to the other hobby shop where we have our TAPS meetings, and I saw another one, and the price wasn't bad. And well, that's kind of cool, and the colors and that. So now I'm already sucked into 2 Gundams. It's all your fault, Papa Dan. I'm holding you for this. I'm going to send you the bill for this. Anyway, I'm just teasing, but anyway. So if you're interested in Gundams, join in the Gundam group build. Check Molly Munchkin Man 72's video or Papa Dan's video on the build. I'm sure they'll do um, updates closer to the start of the build, but that's from March, and I'm not sure what the end date is on that. Um, the Big Rig Group build is January 1st to April 1st. Ford Truck Month is obviously the month of January. The Top Fuel Dragster build is January 11th, and it's open, so there's no actual end date. I wanted to mention, if you guys haven't seen the video, that there's a buddy build happening between Ari Styrene, Andrew, and Charlie Mack. They're doing the Spitfire from Tamiya. It's a brand new kit out. It looks like a sweet version of the Spitfire. And I look forward to watching those fellas build the, build the Spitfire kit. It looks like a great build. And I think lastly for this go round anyway, I'm going to mention a sort of buddy build and sort of group build, and it's not really official yet because we kind of just talked about it at the end of the Simcoe Scale Modelers meeting, but Wayne Osborne and I were talking, and he just picked up from one of the other members of the group there. He just picked up the 59 Chevy Impala convertible, and we're both of us are turning 60 next year. We're both born in 1959. So I said, hey, there's a great idea for a buddy build. And so we haven't actually said we're officially doing this, but what the hey, I'm throwing it out there. So for 2019, Wayne and I are going to be building a 1959 vehicle. So in his case, I think he's doing the Impala, although he had mentioned a couple others. I haven't quite decided yet, although I'm pretty sure I know which one I'm going to do. I would say if you want to join us doing this and you feel motivated, or there's a 1959 vehicle that you've got that you really want to build, join on in. If you're like us and you're turning 60 next year and you want to do a 59 vehicle in honor of your birthday, hey, the more the merrier. Like I say, this is not official at this point. If Wayne, if we get talking, we want to make it a little more official, I'll let you know. But we're just going to have fun with it, sort of a buddy build type of thing. And yeah, let us know if you want to do something with that. Mine is not going to be done by my birthday because my birthday is in January, and I'm not going to rush the build if I do it. Yeah, rush the build. I haven't finished anything. And anyway, but you get my point. I want to do a good job of it if I do one. So it won't be ready for my birthday, but I'll work on it during 1959, and that's what we're going to go with. So before this thing starts skipping and jumping again, I want to wish everybody out there a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, although I guess Hanukkah's already passed. Hope you had a Happy Hanukkah. Whatever you celebrate this time of year. I hope it's a good one. Uh, we're so lucky here that it's a Merry Christmas every day, basically, compared to what many people live with. But anyway, happy holidays to all of you. I hope you have a great couple weeks. Traditionally here in this area, it's sort of French, so the holiday goes right into New Year because a lot of the French people used to celebrate it more on New Year than actually Christmas, and so it usually it's a couple week deal here. So I'll be thinking of everybody. I don't know if I'll get another video done between now and then. If not, have a great time, and we'll see you in the new year. Happy New Year. Bye bye now.